down with a man for 10 years. Like, oh, what are we doing? What the you mean, what are we doing? I don't shack. So if you want in-house, you need to get me a ring. I'm not doing your laundry. I'm not doing wife for as a girlfriend. And most men are getting wife from girlfriends, and girls are not even girlfriends. And so they don't feel no instant
What exactly is wife? What does that consist of?
sacrifice.
Okay.
Sacrifice.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
What is sacrifice?
Sacrifice of what? Because you mentioned laundry, so give me some other.
Sacrifice of self. Like, this is what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And when you are a girlfriend, you can do that. When you are a friend, you can do that.
Okay.
When you are a wife, you have an obligation. Period.
Okay.
That's just what I think. So when I'm your girlfriend, like, whatever plan you have, it's still your plan for you and your wife.
Yeah.
Whoever that may be. I'm thinking that could be me, but that could very well not be me.
Right.
You know, and you shouldn't be laying down with a man. Oh, but when I'm your wife, I am in this with you. So I need to make equal sacrifices for that plan.
Right. So coming from somebody who's been in a relationship for 3.5 years, no ring because I don't want one, no marriage because I'm not.
That's different, though.
Right. I think what makes it so different is not only how we were brought up. You were brought up in a household where there was marriage. There was something to emulate what that looks like.
And nobody's been like unmarried. Like, my grandma was married, her mom was married,
Right,
my mom was married.
So I come from a line of single women, right? But I also come from a line of single women who bust their ass and walked away from every relationship with a wet and a dry purse.
Damn.
The women in my family were all single moms. They carried the bag, they made the bag, and they all walked away from every relationship they ever had with a wet and a dry purse. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip,
Damn, boy, that's
Man,
Kayla. That's Kayla.
right. See, the thing is, the society done told these women what they should want. If you don't want to do wifely duties as a girlfriend, you shouldn't sign up to be nobody's girlfriend. Then that's the first and
Good
foremost.
point.
You can't eat have your cake and eat it too. And also when it comes to the if you're gonna have that type of mindset, you shouldn't expect nothing from the man. Then you shouldn't expect him to only want to be with you. You shouldn't expect him to take you on no $500,000 dates and buy you and whining and dining you. That's a husband according to their standards. So
Yep.
if you get with that man, he shouldn't have to do no husband duties. See, it's always they always think about their best interest when it comes to stuff like that, but they completely ignore. Okay, just like this man, just like you playing wifely duties, and let's balance that out. It really ain't that much compared to what the man gonna have to be doing. Man gonna be sacrificing a whole lot playing a husband duty and sacrificing. They sacrificing way more than you doing is natural stuff that you gotta do for yourself anyway. Cook, clean. That's damn near about it. You like to have sex just as much as he do. And a lot of times it's gonna be you wanting way more than he do. So what is wifely duties really?
Okay,
Mm.
can I ask something?
Of course, Gabby. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Yeah, JP, I think you going too hard too early on this one. Save your energy, my guy. We just started, all right?
What the? Whoa.
No, how
No, it's
are
the
you?
truth.
No, but seriously though, I think first of all, people don't really understand that it is still between those people that are in that relationship. That's the first thing people need to understand. It's between those two people. So when okay, let's just say that my husband was a better cook than I was, right? I would think that I would have been like, okay, well, you gonna be in the kitchen cooking, and he would know that. We would understand that, right? Or
No,
we
you
would
will
make
be
other
learning how to
plans.
cook.
Listen, learning how to cook and him already being a good cook are two totally different things. I'm not saying I'm not gonna be in the kitchen watching or trying to take notes. Of course. But if he's the better cook, then let him cook. Do you get what
First
I'm
off, you
saying?
can't cook. I would question how you was brought
You
up.
know what?
That
You
means
know
you
what?
was the
And I
kid.
feel
You
you.
was the
I
girl
feel
that
you
want to
on
be in
what
the
you about to
fast in the
say,
streets.
JP. But I didn't cut you off. Okay,
Oh, my
that's
bad,
number
my
one.
bad.
And number two, um,
Happy you froze. No, but I was gonna ask Happy when she was done with her point. I'm gonna ask her a comment. So I was gonna ask you. You don't think no woman should do wifey do it as a girlfriend at all. But go ahead, Happy. She's back.
No, yeah, I was back here. No, it's this. The pad. I moved the thing, but I think that what is it? Because again, like I was saying, it's between those two people, right? So dang it, you made me lose my thought. JP, don't be jumping in when I be talking like
No, but no,
that.
but no, but Happy. Let me ask you a question. Oh, so what you? So what's the purpose of going? What's the purpose of the dating stage? If you're not gonna
Oh,
do
no,
no
no, no,
Woody
no.
as a
I'm
wife,
sorry. I'm sorry. I got you, Governor Randy Brown. Hold on one second. Oh,
okay,
he's talking about, oh well, if she don't know how to cook, I'm not gonna marry her. Yeah, a lot of
right.
people say that. A lot of people say that. But if you already got the means and you got the money, if she got the money or he got the money, or if they both have money, trust and believe that is not gonna stop anybody from
Oh
getting
no, it
together
will. It
with
will.
each
It'll
other.
It
stop
will.
me.
It
It
yeah,
I
it
will
will.
stop me.
not.
It'll
Yeah.
stop
If
me.
they with it, they with it. They like each other, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? They set their own what's the name? You have to also remember, when everyone gets married, everyone doesn't take those vows that are in the Bible. You get what I'm saying? People do personal vows and things like that. So that's a slippery slope. Your question?
No, so I was gonna ask you. So what's the purpose of the dating stage if you're not gonna do no form of duty as a wife? What's the point of me dating you then? If I don't
No,
see no
but okay, the whole
characteristic of
point
you
of
being a
dating,
wife.
I thought, was to get to know each other. You know what I mean? I thought that was a thing. You know, outside of the bedroom. Okay, before you get to the bedroom, it was supposed to be just before you get to the bedroom. These people count. Oh yeah, just come to my house, stranger. Yeah, let's turn on the TV and just get down to it. Like, I don't know what they doing now, but but dating is trying to get to know each other. You get what I'm saying?
I
Outside
personally,
of the bedroom, outside of the bedroom, we got to leave the bedroom out of it. And I think this is another reason, on top of the fact that we have other things to deal with, like people are lying to one another. They're lying about what they do, where they live, if they have, if they don't have, things like that, and all that other stuff. But I mean, I get it that that may come later, but I have to bring that up because it's always brought up here in this space. People claim, they always mention it like, "Oh, how much you make? What you doing?" And we all know that's not really the case. Well, I know it wasn't for me. Like that, you're just trying to get to know one another. You don't need to know what they have. People will take offense to that. You know.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Then after you, Jay Prince can go. All right.
So I'm gonna agree and disagree with a lot of things. For me personally, how am I know if you're a wife if we're dating and there's certain things that I require you don't do?
Exactly.
You
Facts.
know what I mean? Everybody is different. Plus, you also got to understand something, Happy. Men's men's of means, men's in the bottom and men in the middle all want the same thing. They all want to be catered to, regardless of whatever money they got. The problem is women have been eating high off the hog for a while and been able to get things without having to do much. It's got even worse now where the price got higher. So
I
now,
disagree.
okay, hold on. Now, men who working their ass off, doing things, putting themselves together, my price is high. If I'm dating you, I might not even ask for the sack. I want to cook meal. Sex ain't everything. That's another misconception too. Women get that's just on the platter. Cook, clean, wash clothes, you clip toenails. We want to see if you can do all of that. Some of these girls can't cook for real. I'm not going to be spending 2-3 grand a month for somebody who ain't cooking, because you're going to expect me to come and bust my ass and have sleepless nights. So me personally, in that courting dating stage, if there's certain things I notice about you that do it, I just stop calling you. I just move along. Because you're gonna want $200-300 for your hairdo. That's an expectation. That's how women are these days. You're gonna want to make sure you want something to dress nice. Hey babe, I'm going out today. And you'll look like that's the signal for cash at me $200. Go ahead, brother.
Go
and,
ahead.
and that
Go ahead.
and that's a sign of that's a hoe, right? A lot of these women that don't know how to nurture the house, part of is nurturing the house is cleaning, cooking and cleaning. If they don't know how to nurture the house, that means their mama was a hoe,
Mm.
and the apples didn't fall far from the tree. Their mamas didn't instill in them the nature of a woman, right? And so if she know how to get her hair done and all this other type of stuff and go out and shake her ass, but she don't know how to nurture her house, that's a problem. That's a woman that don't need to be kept no way. Cause she gonna always her focus is more getting other men attention and getting everybody to look at her more than it is nurturing her home. Those be the type of women that stay in the streets more than they do their own house. And you will see it displaying in their homes where the house they don't put no effort into their house. If you see the woman more out in the streets more than she do at home, she's not the woman to be cuffed up no way.
But
So
this is why. Okay, go ahead. I thought you were done. Go
I'm just
ahead.
more attracted to women like uh all this expectations of a man. It just a lot of times when the women that talk like that, they always single as fuck. They get with somebody, the man after the man be around them for a certain amount of time, they end up leaving because they don't provide that nurturing and that feminine energy, that loving energy, and all of that type of stuff. They be the ones that think they since they got money and stuff they be trying to emulate men too much. Stop trying to emulate like when that woman said the women of her family had the bag. I don't agree with women should even talk like that. That shouldn't even be in a woman's vocabulary, especially towards like competing with men. Stop trying to mimic men. That's so disgusting. That's like a man trying to mimic a woman, and when men do mimic women, y'all always say, "Ugh, y'all always trying to be like us women." Well, y'all do the same shit. Y'all always trying to copycat off men.
Okay, is it my go? Can I go?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Because
Happy.
he
Yeah.
touched on a lot of different things. Okay, the last part you said about them talking. Listen, you're not gonna be able to control how a woman is as she is. She's coming as she is. If you don't like her, you don't like her. If you don't like hoes, you don't like hoes. If you don't like people that are in the street, then don't go for people that are in the street. It's just that simple, JP. Because there is somebody for everybody. Believe it or not. I mean, that's just what it is. But this is why it's called communication. These people need to get to know each other. So, of course, if no other dates, they really need at least one date. Would you not agree? Like, I just don't get it. Because if nothing else, y'all need to see where y'all minds are at, and that's it, right? I don't see what the problem is, but whatever. The whole thing is to any relationship, just like right now. You see how we have our relationship? What do?
Mm-hmm.
We communicate with one another. You feel me? And that's just what it is. Like, but if you don't tell anybody, and it's okay, you see things you don't like it, that's fine. But just to be dwelling on it all the time about somebody that you claim you don't want to deal with, I think that's kind of,
But
borderline.
but
Like,
happy men. Those are the women men naturally not wifing up though.
yeah,
Men,
but that's the thing, though. If they
we
don't
would
want to
date
wipe
you
them
for a
up, that's
while.
great.
Yep.
That's the
We
whole
would
That's a
point.
shack
good
up
If
with you
point.
for a
she's a
little bit.
hoe,
Jay
let
Prince
her
got
be
a
a hoe.
point.
If you don't
That's a
like
good
her, you
point.
don't like
Prince
her.
got a point.
But there are other people, men and women, that do like her
No, they don't.
or like him. Yes, there are.
No, they
Listen,
would
listen.
shack up with you for a little
Yes.
Yeah, but
while.
but you have to understand that. But if she's saying, okay, well, pay me such and such amount, somebody's gonna pay it. Why are you upset about that? Somebody gonna pay it.
Yeah, it's a
You understand what
prostitute.
I'm
Then
saying?
then it's a transaction.
It has
Look,
nothing
me.
That's another good
exactly,
point.
but
Hold on.
that's what
Somebody
I'm
ask you.
saying because that's what you just said. I was just agreeing. Some people are like that, but that's men and women. We're not gonna just act like it's just women or that does that. No, no, no. It's men as well. We already know this. But
Hold on. We
my
got a
thing is
question.
this.
Hold on, Happy. Hold on. We
We
got a
got a
Go
question in
ahead.
the
question.
chat. Go ahead.
Mimi asks, "What if she didn't have maternal figures to teach her those things?" I'm
That's a
sorry.
good point. That's a good
And
question.
that's what I was thinking when he said that as well,
I'm
Mimi. Because
sorry.
it's like at
You
the end
still
of the
say
day,
no?
her mom didn't or her dad didn't. Obviously, none of her
Sorry.
parents were there, right, to teach her anything. Because your father could teach you how to cook and clean too, right? He could teach you how to wash clothes too, right? Sweep
Or
floors
or,
since y'all claim
or,
that's all y'all wife's supposed to do, right?
what she can do? Take her some cooking classes. She go
Facts.
hang around other
Listen,
older
listen,
women.
hold
I'm
on.
quite sure. Hold on,
Facts.
one's happy. I'm quite sure she got older women in her community or in her family where she could watch, to learn how to treat a man. First off, you got to shut up and listen to a man. And when a man is expressing what he's attracted to, you should be able to listen. A man can't teach you how to be a woman.
Facts.
You should already, I can't teach you how to please me. You should already, it should be something innately in you that if I got to teach you how to please me, we're not attracted to each other. It's supposed to be something innate, because I'm just gonna be selfish then. If I had to teach you how to please me, I'm just gonna be greedy and selfish. It's supposed to just come. You supposed to already come with those type of qualities, like you expect men to come with a man quality naturally.
Okay, well, how about this, for example, right? A woman meets a man in America, right? And he has issues, his traumas, whatever. He didn't have no woman or fatherly figure to show him crap. So he going along with whatever street people taught him, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, nah. And then she meets a man from a different country, right? And at the end of the day, they work out. You want to know why? Because she has all of those things that maybe his mother had, right? And she's doing all those things that you just claimed she doesn't do, she don't know, da 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 da. How about you can't get to know anybody if you're not even trying to get to know them, right? I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to understand that it goes both ways, and it's not just women, it's men with that last part too that you said, JP.
Right.
But
Because a lot of times women have been taking care of men, but you
Those be
don't
the
hear
men that
women
they pick
always
to
say,
have
"Oh
control
well."
and leverage over.
No, because in this space, I don't hear the women yelling up and down saying, "Oh well, I took care of a man." Oh, these I don't hear the women saying that stuff, but I hear married men up
Slap a
here a lot.
piece in them.
Talking about the hoes a lot. I do hear that. Just saying.
Okay, in
I
the
don't
aspect,
understand why you worried
uh,
about
uh,
stuff that shouldn't even matter to you.
but here's the thing though. If you date, to me, if you dating someone, to me, the whole purpose of dating is to go to the next level, which is marriage. If the woman's missing some areas in her life, of course, it's our job as a man to let the woman know, or to have the resources to invest in that woman, so she go ahead and get what she needs to get. Prime example, if like Jay Prince say, if she don't know how to cook, there's awesome cooking classes. Okay, if her man, let me pay for them cooking classes because I need to make sure my woman know how to cook. So
There you
don't
go.
go ahead. I came. You was gonna say something.
no, no, go ahead. Finish your point. I'm gonna come
So
around.
that's the only point I will make. Just make it on that. So if you really serious, shout out to Butterfly Jones. If you really serious about going to the next level with your woman, I think you as a man we should start investing more into
Hmm.
that woman, and just don't be like, oh, she's a woman. She didn't go out there and learn for myself. No, invest in her if you want
And,
that
and,
woman to be your wife. Go ahead.
and that's the thing, Governor. These women, they be sitting up there, they be they go to school to compete with men instead of go to school to nurture men. To take up, if you
That's
was
also a
lacking
good point. Facts.
if
Facts.
you was lacking all of this nurturing qualities coming up, instead of going to schools and try to compete with a man, far as like to get more money and had the bag, because I guess you want us men to look at you in some masculine light, like you got it like that. And I guess these women feel like the more money they got now, they more masculine. They the shit now, and we gonna view them like that. I think that's backwards. I think women, if you wasn't born with the qualities that a woman's supposed to have, take up some courses to get those qualities. Take up look, they number like a couple weeks classes, cooking, nurture, cleaning. You could take up a CNA class and damn near learn how to. You know what I'm saying? You could teach.
Facts.
It's a lot of stuff that you could take up to know how to nurture your homes. Decorating class to keep bring the plants and flowers, make the house into a home, garden, all kinds of sewing, all types of stuff that you can do to nurture in class. But the problem is, the women be too busy trying to compete with the man instead of nurturing the man.
Like always, shout out to Eric Brown. Shout out to
Eric Brown, where
Miss
you been
Reed.
at?
Where you been at, big dog? Shout out to Jordan Hurdle, who's in the building. And also, Why High. Why High made a statement about you, Jay Prince. You used to say
Salute,
women
salute,
are healers. So
salute.
what happened?
I still say women are healers, right? Go on there, baby. women. I still say women are healers. A healthy woman is healers. The
Mhm.
problem is we in a condition where a majority of them is unhealthy, and so is the men. Men is not operating like a previous type of man before. So we both operate as two unhealthy people getting together and having unhealthy results. I think once the man become healthy and the woman becomes healthy, meaning that they doing stuff that they was called here to do and they purpose by God, I think we will have more healthy results, more beneficial results. But right now, it's sick people getting with sick people and having sick results.
Facts. Go ahead,
Definitely.
Hakeem.
So I want to, Jay, you made a good point, and Happy made a point that I wanted to touch on. I think that hurt people, and a lot of people are broken. But what we need to stop doing is thinking we could come in and fix people. That used to be one of my problems, thinking that I could change a woman to be acquiescent to what I want her to do. If you don't got it, you don't got it. What I'm trying to get to know. You know what I'm trying to say? And this is clearly what we need to know. You need to state your intentions in the beginning, let them know what you want so there won't be no misconstrue, no misconception on what you're looking for. That first month, those first 3 months, that's your trial period. If I know you ain't a nurturing woman, you don't cook, you don't clean, you don't offer, and this is how some women get themselves messed up. Sometimes a man forget to ask you for sex if you're doing other shit that improves his life. I done been in them situations. Met a woman, first day I met her, she cooked. She said, I'll wash your clothes for you. Hey, you want to go watch a movie or something? She'll pay. You forget to even want to smash it. Because now she's showing you, okay, this is my partner. Like what Joe Don't Hurt Him said. But when you start to put forth monetary things, a nigga gonna apply pressure about that pussy. Excuse my language.